Hello, welcome back, chat. Um, yo, welcome back, chat. All right, so we back at it again. We are going to get wow here. Um, might farm a little bit before I attack the boss. I mean, I'm not sure yet. I'm gonna give it a couple of goes with the Reaper. See if we can do that first, and then we'll think about anything else. So we'll give it a couple of goes with the Reaper. If we don't get successful with the Reaper, we might have to decide on switching weapons here. Hmm. Hold on, give me a minute. I'm trying to figure out why the sound on my mic is acting weird. Hello, hello. Hopefully that's better. Yeah, it sounds a it's a little better. Not sure it's that better, but okay. So I think what we decided to do was try to fix the third phase. The third phase is what's dangerous. So we are going to try this kit for the third phase. Oh, let me change. Goes. Yeah, now I should be able to. I think for the third phase we're gonna go with this is not really helping me much because I'm not doing how many attacks, so I would get the second dash really at times. So I'm thinking of going back to this dash. I think I'm gonna try the shield when those blood orbs get passed through and block those. So when I block those, they hit the boss. Because we were doing the shields, and to me, I wasn't doing a great job blocking it. So I'm gonna try the shield on the last phase. Let me switch this here. So that's what we're gonna do the last phase. We're gonna do shield, this and this, and hopefully that works. Okay, first phase we will stick with this and this. Second phase the same. Third phase with the mobs, we will still do the ball of lightning with Leaker Up His Skull in this. And then switch this over. To the last phase, we will do shield and this. Yeah. And hopefully that works. Alright, so let's get our buffs. I was going to farm a bit because I got the legendary greatsword, but I'll do that if I'm not successful. Let's put some of this stuff away. 3, 4, 6. And I've been using this. The butt I have is what we're gonna use. And let's give it a go. I'm pretty. Oh, okay. Apply there. That's right, because I have this on.
Bend to my will.
So we'll do this. My mic still sounds weird, but I'm not sure why. I mean, it sounds weird in my ear. I don't know how it sounds to you guys. Mm-hmm. All right. Last night or earlier this morning, like around 1 a.m. my time, we fought Dracula for about an hour. I think we came close one time, but we missed our ult. But we were consistently making it to the 3rd phase. So now I think we'll still make it to the 3rd phase, but hopefully we get to tackle this guy today. Whoa. Pause. We'd probably be back on. We'll play for about an hour or two. Then I need to do work. Like, I'm supposed to be doing work now, but I've been not trying to do it because I'm like trying to enjoy my weekends, but I should be grading some exams, some homework problem sets, making lectures for tomorrow. But I don't feel like it because I got a headache. So it's like, let me game for an hour or two. So we probably game for about an hour or two, and then we will probably get off, do a little bit of grading, and then probably hop back on another game though, New World, because we do have a guild event in New World tonight. Oh, they killed my horse. We need gold jewelry so we can make gold ingots. That's the thing I'm trying not to farm because I sent my servant. I gave my servant last night my old gear and a weapon so he could farm silver light for me. Ooh, because I need gold gear to repair this. These two looks like the durability is going down. Oh, I need to change the jewelry so I can enter the building. Now I can change it back.
Yes, I will embrace this power.
Oh, will you? Okay, so let's see, no one's here. So it looks like the server is still sleeping today. Let's get our kit ready. This is what we're gonna go with. With this alt. Oh, I'm sorry, with this alt. And then hot this. This.
A brilliant, imbued with unholy magics.
This. One of these. One of these. Okay. Let me drink some tea real quick. Okay. And now let's give this guy a try.
The scent of a bloodkin. You wield a fraction of my power, don't you?
I like to knock these down. I mentioned it probably in previous VODs, but basically they tend to get in my way of movement and attacking the boss. So I gotta take care of these first.
The powers you bear belong to me.
Oh yeah?
Surrender them or face your
I will not surrender them.
You
Dodge.
learn to obey.
Oh, switch weapons. Lock.
On your knees.
Oh, he got me on that one.
There is no
Nice. So that's a me problem. Pot. And dodge. Block. Hit it with the recast. Hit it with that. Hit it with these. And then dodge. Hit it with the alt. And then with that. He's probably gonna go in the air soon. Hit it with this. And then block. Yeah, he's going in the air. That's what I thought. He got scared. Dodge. Block. Hit him with the recast. And dodge. Hit him with that. Hit him with that. I knew that was too close. Pot. Alright, now we keep our same abilities. We don't need to switch. He said this is what it means to be king. Switch to the Reaper here so I could do.
This is the end.
Okay. Block. Alright. Get out the way. Hit him with that. Then we can hit him with these. Now he's gonna run over there. Hit him with that. And then block. And then run. Stick and move, stick and move. Oh, oh, oh. Don't let those get you. Oh, oh. Ooh. Alright. Let's get this one. Pot. And then move. Dodge out of there. Block. Get out of there. Oh, oh, I got hit by two of those. That was a mistake. Block. Alright. Get out of there. Hit him with this. Double hit. Block. Hit him with that. Then he runs away from me like a little punk. Okay, 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 okay. Dodge. Hit him with that. Hit him with these. Keep going ham on him. Keep going ham. And then get out the way. Hit him with that. Block. Again, hit him with that. And then dodge. And then move out the way. Hit him with that. Hit him with that. And then move out the way. Hit him with this. Back up. That was too close. He's gonna run. Hit him with that. And then dodge. Hit him with that. Hit him with that. He done. Okay. Hello, good morning, good morning. I'm trying to get the guy, but he keeps getting me instead. I can never master the last phase for some reason. Okay. Okay, we hold this down. Let's switch to this. We switch to this. And we switch to this.
How can my own powers betray me? Relieve from your inevitable demise.
Block. Block. Dodge. Block. Oh, I didn't block.
The true immortal king.
See that? Okay, block. Dodge. Hit this. Okay, hit dodge. I screw that up. Block. Screw that up. Dodge. I'm missing my shields. Oh, it's on cooldown. That's why I'm like, why is my shields not working? Yeah, I'm dead. Okay, I screwed that up. So the shield, I don't know. It was on super cooldown. I screwed that up. Okay, I was new to doing the shield. It's okay. It's okay, chat. Just relax. Let's not freak out. This last phase, I just can't master it, man. I can't master it. I just don't know why. All right, so the shield, 11-second cooldown. This is 10 seconds, so it's a 1 second cooldown difference between counter and the shields. How's it going? Let's go. All right. How about yourself? 1 second cooldown, but the cooldown is reduced if I absorb more attacks. But I'm only absorbing one attack, kind of, right? So it's kind of. I don't know. It was like my shields was on cooldown longer than my counters. I'll figure it out. I gotta figure it out eventually. I mean, I could. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But that phase is the only phase that's destroying me. That's the only phase. Somehow, I can't master it. I mastered it a year ago. I don't think I tried it this year for the new update. I stopped at Megara, but for some reason, I can't get that last phase. Oh, I'm panicking. I'm panicking every time in the last phase.
Unmistakably mine. Thank you for returning it to me.
Block. Hit him with the recast.
Run, little weakling.
Hit him with this. Dodge out the way. Hit him with that. Keep going ham on him. And then he's gonna come at me, block, hit him with the recast, hit him with that, and then hit him with this, dodge, hit him with those, dodge. Ooh, he almost got me. Hit him with that. And he's gonna fly in the sky because he's scared. He's scared of me. I'm taking all these stupid damages from these bats. I don't have to, but I chose to. Block, hit him with the recast, and then get out the way. Block, hit him with that recast, get out the way. Block. Okay. Get out of there. Trying to fly up in the sky. This is what it means to be king. Now that's what I'm saying. I got these first two phases down. It's just that last phase. I'm not the king. He's right. I don't know what it means to be a king. I just don't. Block. Get out the way. Hit him with those. Hit him. Oh, surprised he got me there. I guess I was too close. I guess I was too close for that. Block. Okay. Stick and move. Stick and move. Stick and move. Stick and move. Go back down. They're trying to get me. Now, use the block there. Hit him with that. Hit him with this. Okay. Move out the way. Hit him with that. Okay. Block. Okay. Hit him with this. Dodge over here. Hit him with these. Let's start working on these. Okay, block. Block. I took damage there. Dodge. Hot. Okay. Now. Dodge. Now. Move. Now, if I could do this in the last phase. Block. Because he tried to kill me. Get out the way. Hit him with that. And get him with this. Oh. Block. He got me. Dodge. Hot. But I'm taking too much damage right there. Hit him with that Il Nana right here. Then hit him with the ult. Dodge. Hit him with that. Block. Hit him with this. And then he's down. Oh, wait. Whoa. Okay. That's not fair. I took more damage than I needed to on that one. Okay. That's my fault. I should have just kept blocking. Okay, let's take care of these. Alright, let's hit that guy. Okay, let's take care of these. Pop that. Alright, get this one. Get this one. Alright, let's work on this. Alright, let's sucky. Alright, let's go to the spells. We're gonna use this. We're gonna use this. Or we just use this one. Doesn't matter.
My own powers betray me. Witness the might of the true immortal king.
Alright, dodge. Hit our blood. And dodge. Hit our blood.
I am the master of blood and shadows.
And then hit that. And dodge. That. Hit that. And dodge. Hit that. Hit him with this.
Flee from your inevitable demise.
Okay. Oh, I took too much damage there. Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. Dodge.
The true immortal king.
Dodge. I got him, baby. I got him. I got him, baby. I got Dracula. He almost destroyed me though, because I screwed up on one part where I didn't dodge and I took the damage from the red tears. But I got him and I am a survivor. I took him out in his dungeon. It took me longer than what I expected. It took me longer than what I expected. Okay, because I figured he would be a lot easier than Megara and Adam. But I played the last phase wrong. I kept playing him wrong. This one, I almost screwed it up because I was basically full health the whole fight, this part. Except when I went and I forgot to either use my counter or block. And then I was missing some of my these. Because whenever I had to reposition myself, I would miss those. GG's. Thank you. G to the G. Okay. Grab that soul shard. This thing is sexy.
I can feel my power magnified.
I could feel it magnified too. Okay, so we beat all the bosses on Brutal. This is my first time this year, after the new update this year, beating all the bosses. Okay, all the bosses. Let's take advantage of this shard. Oh yeah, give me all the blood. Give me all the blood. So this is the first time this year after the update beating all the bosses. When I played 7 months ago, I think it was, the new update came in March or April, I stopped at Megara because that fight took me 5-6 hours. I was drained. I stopped at her. I did beat Adam, but I stopped at her. Now I beat every single boss this playthrough. I knew he was about to happen. I knew it because yesterday I was beating him. Well, I was getting him to the third phase consistently, except maybe one time when I got tired. And so I knew it was bound to happen. I just got to perfect the third stage. And I did okay this time. I didn't do a great job because I got my health too low, but I kind of panicked towards the end. But I pulled through. Hey, they don't talk about, how it goes. In this place between worlds, you can feel the whispers at your back, a presence from the Shadow Realm, a surge of power that heralds his champion onto Verdarin. A destiny meant for Dracula, now inherited by you. Go forth, Dextrator, emerge victorious. Thank you, V Rising, for an amazing game. Okay, I love this game. I always tell people this is like my top 5 game in the past 5 years I ever played. I'll put it up there. I would say it's probably number 1 to me, but others may think otherwise. To me, it's number 1. And so what we're going to do is we're going to craft this throne if we have the capability to do so. I doubt it.
For sure.
I doubt that we have the stats. I mean, we need Shadow Weave, we need Onyx Tier, we need Dark Silver. So we have some farming to do before we can do that. Let's see. And then we also need Onyx Tier to store the shard. But I'm not getting rid of the shard. It's the best shard of the game. That was crazy. I was expecting this to take a few hours, not 30 minutes, because this morning I had a feeling. This morning I came really close, but I screwed up on my dash. Here I used a dash slightly early, um, because I was panicking with positioning, so I used it to get closer. Um, but that's V Rising in a nutshell. Now I don't know what to do. I mean, I could keep farming for legendaries, but I could, or I could switch games. Um, Although I need to get work done, but I do want to. I probably farm for a bit so I could craft this throne. So then I could take a screenshot of it and save it in my V Rising files. So we beat him this update. Took us longer than we expected. I think we fought him for about what 5-6 hours over 3-4 days. I mean, he took me around the same amount of time last year, about 5-6 hours over 3-4 days. So I shouldn't be surprised. But last year when I fought him, I got to the third phase maybe like 3 times out of all those days. Whereas this year, I was consistently getting to the third phase without much issue. So I was struggling more on the third phase than last year, which that's why I was surprised I was having all these issues. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna farm for some, I think they said Shadow Weave, Dark Silver, and Onyx Tears. Onyx Tears, I need gold jewelry because I don't have any. I did send my servants out this morning when I played around 1 a.m. So they're not gonna come back until 1 a.m. tomorrow. So I'm gonna do some farming. I sent them out to get some jewelry. So I'm gonna do farming myself. Because I do want to craft that throne and then take a picture before I say goodbye to V Rising this year and wait for a new update. I will come back each update. They keep putting out good updates. I will come back each update, and I will keep paying for the new cosmetics to support them because this game is an amazing game. Like I said, it's my top 5. In my top 5 of the last 5 years. I want to say it's number 1, but I can't remember other games I played that. But I know it's in my top 5 for sure. I always tell people this is like my favorite game. Okay, so we have a little bit of gold jewelry and sulfur gold. Let's get that started while we go farm. This could only make 4 ingots. We need more than that. And then Onyx Tears, we need power cores, right? We do. And so I need some more radium. Oh, I have 17. I didn't know that. 17 just sitting here. So what do we need? We need 1 Onyx Tear for that. And 4 for this one. So we need 5. Oh, we need Dark Silver. I have a whole bunch of silver. I just don't have the ghost, whatever they call them. So we need 5 of these. And 5 of those take 15 power cores. Okay. So we need to get some gold jewelry. And then we need Shadow Weave and Dark Silver ingots. So I have a whole bunch of silver. I just need the Spectral Dust. So I'm going to farm the Spectral Dust. I'm going to farm the gold jewelry. Do I need more sulfur? Probably. No, I don't. I don't, because I have 55. That'll make 55 gold ingots. That should be enough. So, and then for Shadowy, what do I need? I need Oh, for this I just need scorch stones. I can make scorch stones easily actually. I just need these. And I need these. So that should be easy to make the spectral dust. So I don't have to farm that. Awesome. I don't have to farm that one. So let's set it up here. Get the silver out of here. We'll put the silver in another one later. So let's get all the spectral dust crafted. Sorry, all the scorch stones so we can make the spectral dust. Let's put this scorch stone here to, and I'll put some ghost crystals in there. I think I should have a whole bunch of ghost crystals. Yeah, I do. Get that started. So we don't have to farm that. That's great. So we need this for the dark silver to make the throne. Okay, and then shadowy, and we need gold jewelry to make onyx here. Shadowy, gold jewelry to make onyx tier. Okay, so shadowy, what do we need? I think I was making us stuff last night for the shadowy. I don't think it finished though. Need silk and Goshan. And to make more Goshan, we need this. That's what I was crafting last night, a whole bunch of wool thread. So this 42 divided by 3. So let's make about 28 Goshan, which will give me about 16 shadow weave. Right? And they said I need 8. So that's not bad. That's not bad. So the shadow weave is gonna get crafted after the Goshan gets crafted. So that's not bad. Alright, I think the only thing we need to farm is the gold jewelry. And the other thing I would do is I'm gonna try to look for a scholar. Because I don't have a scholar yet. That's the one thing I'm missing from. I don't have a BIS scholar, I should say. I don't have a scholar at all. And I didn't even try to farm for a scholar. I have a 100 rogue, 100 warrior, 99 rogue here, 100 creature, 100 brute, 100 Dracula, and I'm just missing a scholar. So if I see a scholar, I'm gonna go find her. Find her then. Alright, so I'm gonna go, and I also need gold ingots to repair my gear, my weapons. My gear is okay, my weapons are. The pistols and the bow is struggling. So we're gonna do jury, and we'll look for a scholar. We'll look for a scholar. That's the motivation. Make the new throne, which I believe I need to craft. It won't fit in this building. I'm not sure. I can't remember. I think it was 2-story. The other thing we could do is this. We haven't upgraded our horses' perks. Where's my horse? That's what we're missing. So if we want to technically 100% this, I had all this done in April, March. I had done all of this. The only thing I didn't do was the throne because I didn't beat Dracula. I stopped at Megara. But I had every blood type. I had all this maxed out for my horse, and I had this huge castle, but I never took a picture of it or anything. I was like, oh, I'm gonna come back and beat Dracula, and then I started playing other games and forgot. So we need the Elixir Twisted, Elixir Werewolf, Elixir Crow, Prowler. So we could do Prowler. We need Beast. We need 1 Beast, 4 Crow, 3 Werewolf, 3 Twisted. 3 Werewolf Twisted, 1 Beast, 4 Crow. I don't even know if we can do them. So we needed 3 Werewolf, 3 Twisted. For Crow, we need Bleeding Heart, and I never farmed for Bleeding Heart this year. 1, 2, 3. Let me double check before I screw this up. I never farmed for Bleeding Heart, so what we'll do is farm for Bleeding Heart as well. Put these on my person. Okay, so we have 3 beasts, so we need 1 beast. And we crafted 3 twisted, right? Because I already have 1 twisted, so we need 1 beast. I think we need. So we got a twisted beast. What else do we need? We need Crow. Twisted, any werewolf. And then Crow is the Bleeding Heart. And we don't have Bleeding Heart, so I need to go farm Bleeding Heart. So werewolf, we need 3 of these. Oh, I need Ghost Room. You gotta be kidding. So we need to get Ghost Room as well. I gotta save that for the Shadow Weave. After the Shadow Weave is done, then I can. Okay, so we need Ghost Room, Jewelry, Bleeding Heart, and look for a scholar. And then I could take pictures, screenshots, save them in my V Rising files. That one's done. That one done. So this gives a 25% chance to avoid being dismounted when struck. Vault off your mount faster with an agile leap. Unlocks a plus ability that allows you to knock back and incapacitate enemies in your path. Makes melee attack perform when mounting deals this damage. Okay, so we need Bleeding Heart, Ghost Rooms. Alright. So let's put all this stuff away. We're gonna need more of these, so we'll save these to craft them. We need a whole bunch of Greater Bloods. And then I put the herbs here. And then okay, so I could use this because bat isn't important. I'll just use that. So we need gold jewelry, Ghost Rooms, Bleeding Heart, and we'll look for a scholar in the process. We're not gonna work hard to look for a scholar, but we'll just see if we see a scholar. You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna search too crazy. All right. Because it's not a necessity, but I'm just trying to keep my gameplay going because I beat Dracula faster than I thought. And I really want to enjoy the game a bit more. we grab this because we might go into the Holy Church for gold jewelry. And then we get some silver potions. Because we're a farmer, we out there, why not? Okay. So let's look around this area for. We're gonna go here, Dawnbreak Village. And we're gonna go to the monastery and Moswick Village to see if we see a scholar. If we don't, that's fine. We'll move on to Silver Light, farm for some gold jewelry. After that, we will go farm for some ghost room. And then after that, should be the Rift Incursions 2. And then we go in this area and farm for Bleeding Hearts. Then we can craft everything we need for the Dracula throne and storage thing. And finish the horse's perks. Okay. Sounds like a plan. Let's go this way first.
The power of action.
Drop that off. Now we head out.
I will assert my will. Secrets of the sanguine world.
All right, let's see if we see a scholar. A 90-something scholar is fine too, because we have some Iridian crew that we could use to convert her to 100%.
Yeah, I'll take this.
Skip that Jane. Jane is dangerous. Oh, last night, I don't know if it was on. I don't think I streamed that part, but I was farming offline before I streamed the 1 hour Dracula fight. And what's his name? Bane. He just appeared in my castle and just started attacking me and my servants. It was weird. Like, I don't know how he got in my castle. I don't know if he was going after like an animal and the animal ran into my castle, but he just appeared in my castle and I was looking at my spells, getting ready for Dracula. And next thing you know, I hear some voice and dude was going, like, he was trying to go crazy on my servants, and like all my servants was teaming up on him. And I was like, what the heck is going on? And then I seen Bane and he's like shooting at me. And I'm like, what the heck? I didn't know what was going on. So either he chased some animal into the place, or I don't know how he got in there. Because he has to go up the stairs to enter my residence. And I don't have any doors in my residence, so I understand how he would walk in there, but like, why would he walk in there? It was just so weird. He went up the stairs, walked into my place, and just started attacking. And I was like, what the heck just happened? So I don't know what happened to that. So kill these guys because they're not 100 or 90 something. So you want to kind of reset them. So if you come in here again, hopefully one of them is what you need. Alright. This place don't give gold jewelry. I need silver light, so. Alright, we go to Moswick, then Dunley. And I could bat now, so I don't need to take that alone. Let's see if you see a scholar. Excuse me. Because last year when I fought Dracula, I was using Scholar Blood, I think. Either Scholar or Brute or something. This year I did this Dracula and Rogue merge, which significantly helped. Because, like, I was only getting to the third phase. I think the first 2 days I was trying, I was getting the third phase a couple times. You know, not like super consistently. And then I switched my gear to Maleficer, and I switched my blood to Rogue and Dracula, which worked too. Then I did Dracula Rogue, so my spells could do more damage. And that helped significantly. Where I was getting to the third phase like consistently. I was doing more damage, getting the fight done faster. And I just did that because I was trying to figure out why I was dying so much in the third phase. So I was watching my VODs, studied a few things, and I was like, what am I doing different that is not working? So I watched, I think I went on YouTube, watched 2 people fighting Dracula from like 6 months ago. And I was like, what are they doing different? And I found one guy who was literally doing the same skills I was doing. So I was like, let me see what he's doing in that third phase. And he used a shield. He used the ice shield to block those blood tears when he was in the third phase, when Dracula does that thing after the mobs. And so that's why I was trying to do that ice shield today. But it just wasn't working for me. Like, it just didn't feel natural. So I switched back to the counters. That he used that, and then he said he used Dracula Rogue blood, because I was using Rogue Warrior, and I was still making it to the third phase, but I was taking longer to get there. And he was like, no, he used Dracula Rogue, and so I said, sure, let me try that. And I noticed I was doing more damage with my spells because of it, which makes sense because Dracula is almost similar to Scholar Blood. And so, of course, I'm gonna do more damage in that regard. So, others. Oh, that's coming from my. I don't know where that's coming from. It said Bloodthirst. I don't know what that is. Next time it pops up, I'll look for it. Read it what it means. Maybe it's one of the abilities I have here. I don't know. It was like Bloodthirst. And then all above my head. Alright, let's see. We're looking for scholars. No, okay. So the highest we saw so far is a 71. You know, these guys are low. He don't want the sauce. Let's give him that. Oh. Maybe I should be closer to him. I remember when I fought him at this stage, I knew before the light hurt. That thing didn't do really too much to me now. It's crazy. I could just sit in this and take almost 0 damage. It's crazy how powerful you become. Kneel before the light.
What are you?
Oh, it showed up again. I should have read it.
Stronger.
See what's in this gold chest. I don't think the gold jewelry here. Don't. But I'll take these. I'll take the sulfur. I'll take this and this. I don't need the cod. Alright. Now we're gonna head to Silver Light and do our gold jewelry farm. I think first before we do that one, let me run around this building. But sometimes, yeah, that's what I thought. Sometimes, okay, none of them was high. And then let's run in the front. We got 20 minutes before our Rift Incursion too. So we're gonna farm Silver Light for that. Well, 25 minutes. He's 26. They're pretty low. Let's see what these.
In my abyssal sight, every heartbeat echoes.
Alright, new before the light. Okay, we're gonna head to Gold Jewelry. Let's do Silver Light first. And if we want to get that done, because that's probably going to give me the most gold jewelry before the Rift Incursion. We want Rift Incursion 2. Then we're going to farm each of those areas to get bleeding hearts. That's what we needed for that last elixir for the horse. Bleeding hearts. Because I remember last year, bleeding hearts was more important because I forgot. I think we had to use them for something. But then this year they changed all that, so you don't need the bleeding hearts as much as you did last year. I think you needed the bleeding hearts for like to merge with the blood mellow or something like that, or the summoning circle. And now you don't need it too much anymore. So that's why I didn't farm it. All right, let's check these houses real quick. Okay, gold jewelry right here. That's what we like. Gold coins. No gold jewelry there. That sucks. Let's check this other house. New before the light. I think there's a house down here again. It's just here. It should be on over here. Okay, so then we head to that side, loot those chests, gold jewelry. We fight the mobs while we're doing it. But I think I'm going in the right direction, yeah. And then we go into the town and go crazy. Oh, I was like, who just hit? It's the harpies. gold jewelry. I remember the first time I played V Rising, I was like complaining so much because I wasn't used to, I was like a console gamer, switched to a PC about 5 years ago, and I wasn't used to controlling the camera with the right mouse button. I'm used to just, wherever you shoot at, you control that with your left mouse button. And I wasn't used to the right. And I was complaining so much because I was like, a lot of these bosses I could easily beat if I didn't have to worry about aiming, if you will. I call it loose aiming. Loose aiming with the right mouse button. Like if it just automatically aim wherever you move your mouse cursor instead of holding the right mouse button, then I could like beat the game so much faster. Like it just made it more difficult for me because I wasn't used to that. And I remember I was complaining to the community, and a lot of them were like, "Oh, you must be new to these type of games because this is common." And I was like, "Oh, okay." I thought it was just like some new thing because the first game I played on PC in the last 5 years was New World, and wherever you have your mouse is where your camera moves, and so it just makes things easier. I was so used to that. I mean, I was a PC gamer before I, was like a console game. I used to play PC games all the time. Like Tomb Raider, I used to build some games in middle school as part of my computer class, making games on the old Mac PCs that look like freaking huge radios and stuff. But then I became super console player, mostly during that time. Then my friends in college tried to get me back in PC gaming, but I was like, no, consoles where it's at. All the PvP competitions, and then 5 years ago during COVID, I was like mobile gaming with some friends, and that's pretty much like gotcha. Essentially, you spend all this money to be the best in those games, and get rid of some of this stuff. And so I was like, let me get away from, spending all this money on a mobile game that I would never basically have. I don't mind paying for the game and playing it, but like spend all this money just to be more powerful. So I stopped that after I think I was playing with them for about 2 years. And then I got into PC gaming again. I was like, I enjoy doing PvP again on this level. Cause the mobile game I was playing was called State of Survival. So it was like a zombie game. And I enjoyed the companies I was in, and I was guild leader at certain points, being in charge of the company. And then there was just too much politics and stuff. I was still working at the time, so I was like, I don't got time for all that. But I started enjoying gaming again, and it was on the mobile, which felt like PC to me. So I was like, okay, let me see what PC games to get in. And then Amazon announced New World, and I was like, oh, I watched I think I got into the beta or something. I think it was summer of 21, I want to say, or it could be summer of 2020. But I got into the beta and was like fighting all these PC gamers, and I was like, oh, I like this PvP aspect. And so then that's how I got back into PC gaming. 2021 technically was the time. I mean, I always play like Rainbow Six, played COD a bit, SOCOM, FPS. I was a huge FPS because my brother was. So that's how we played a lot. We played a lot of sport games together, a lot of FPS games together. Then I switched to like more, I guess if you will, role playing type games, like kind of like Metal Gear Solid and um, God of War stuff type stuff. I guess RPGs. And then PC gaming just intrigued me. New World kind of brought me to the fold. I was playing Tomb Raider with my friends. Probably a year or two before that. Which got me back into PC gaming. I was playing Tomb Raider with them. Or they got me into Tomb Raider because it's a single player game. And they was playing Dead. I think it was called Dead Island Riptide. This is like a zombie surge game, and my friends really got. They was like, "Hey, play this with us," and I was like, "Okay." Start playing that. That was kind of cool. Where am I going? To the church. We'll go to church and then make our rounds. Check this one real quick. Alright, let's see what we're doing. So in 14 minutes we need to Rift Incursion 2. I mean, technically we don't need the Rift Incursion. We just need the farm for Bleeding Hearts, so I can just make rounds around there, so I don't have to rush this. Oh, well, these guys are doing damage to me. So I need to play this normal, huh? They are doing some damage to me. I came in here thinking I was all powerful, almighty. But it's like, nah, we still slap. Okay, let's get my thing here. So, they were like, we'll still slap you, bruh. Just because you beat Dracula don't mean you. How's this guy not dead yet? This guy's too beefy.
My bags are filled.
It's filled. A lot of stuff I don't need. I just need a jewelry. So these guys are 76 is the highest. I hate this girl that jumps around. 6-2.
I must make room if I want to carry that.
Yeah, let's get rid of all this trash we don't need. Boom. Boom, boom. Jewelry we don't need. We kind of got all the jewelries that we wanted. That gold jewelry. What is this? Alright, let's make this round back here. See some chests. I wish you a nice. Yeah, I wish you a nice Sunday as well. Have a good one. Enjoy it. All right, let's see what we got here. We got some stuff here. So we're doing this chat so we could craft the Dracula throne and get the storage for the shard. After that, that's pretty much it. And so tonight I'll probably be back on as well, because I have a guild event in New World. And then tomorrow we will see what game we want to play. New World has a new update coming out on the 13th, so
Speak to me.
That one's supposed to have vampires and werewolves in it or something like that. So that's going to be interesting. That's what got me kind of playing V-Rising again. That update. And I was like, oh, that reminds me of V-Rising, which was such a good game. Oh, no. I screwed that up. Alright, let's choose out. Okay. Not sure what that alt did, to be honest. I need to read it. Alright, let's get this guy to business.
Perhaps this is necessary.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Ooh. I'm getting a little too risky because I know I'm super powerful, so I'm just like taking all these risks when I shouldn't. Alright, we got him. Thankfully, because I was taking unnecessary risks on there.
Taste of knowledge.
Alright, we're only here for the gold jewelry. But yeah, I was taking all unnecessary risks. Okay, let's check the left side over here. Sometimes there's a chest. Now we're gonna check the rest of this place, get the chest, and then we're gonna head back to the base, get the gold ingots crafted. And we'll see where we go from there. I was only supposed to be on here for about 2 hours max. I still need to do work. But the next game, I'm thinking the next game I might play, since this one is pretty much done, is there's Hades. I never played Hades 1, but I do have, I own Hades 1, not Hades 2. There's Grounded 1 and 2. I own Grounded 2, but I don't own Grounded 1. And I was thinking about buying Grounded 1 because it's on sale now for 20 bucks. So I was thinking about getting that. Or I play Grounded. I never played any of them. And I like survival games, so I was thinking about maybe Grounded I'll play next. Because the next big game I want to play is I think Ninja Gaiden. Ninja Gaiden comes out on the 21st. New World I'll be playing because the new update is on the 13th. So that's a given. I also want to play games that are, you know, have an MMO or something I play with friends, and then another one I play solo. So I was thinking playing Ninja Gaiden. Because I never played Ninja Gaiden ever in my life. My brother was a huge Ninja Gaiden guy. I wasn't. I just didn't see the appeal, but it looks good. The one I saw trailers or whatever. So I wanted to give that a go. And that's on the 21st. Then after that, I think the 29th is Outer Worlds 2. So I was thinking about that one. And then the 30th is Arc Raiders. And I know the beta is on the beta for that game is like they having an open stress test or server stress test for beta on the 17th through the 19th. And so everybody's talking about the game is so good, so I wanted to see what it was like. So I'm gonna do the stress test to see if it's something I'll be interested in. I mean, I watched a little bit of videos. It looks cool. Like I used to play Cycle. I think it's Cycle the Frontier or something like that. It looks very similar to that. The Cycle of Frontier died basically. Like it was a good basically extraction game, shooter extraction game. And I really liked it a lot, but somehow it couldn't sustain the player base. And Arc Raiders looks like it's a upgraded version of that, so I'm hoping it sustains the player base. A lot of people said they loved the gameplay. I mean, a lot of people like the Cycle of Frontier gameplay, but for some reason it just didn't
I must make room if I want to carry
withstand the hands of time, right? And I think partially because it wasn't fully fleshed out. And I'm thinking people are saying Arc Raiders is a fleshed out version of that, so we'll see. But I did play Cycle Frontier. I enjoyed it a lot actually. So Arc Raiders is on my radar because it looks like a better version of that. And so we'll see. So I will be playing that for sure. So I always like to have a game I play with friends and a game I play by myself. Because I'm a huge guy in terms of not relying on people to enjoy content, you know? So I play with my friends because obviously it makes the content better. But I don't want to rely on, you know, hey, if I want to do this raid, I have to wait for 9 other people before I can do the raid. And so I feel like I just sit there wasting time. And that's why I always try to get a game where I could play and I don't have to wait on anybody else. It's I who choose what I want to do. So yeah, I'll probably do Grounded 1. Because Grounded 2 is out, but it's not all fully fleshed out yet. It's in early access. I already have that one. I'm going to probably buy Grounded 1 and I'll probably start that on tomorrow. It looks good. A lot of people said it's their favorite survival game. And I never played it before, so I'm gonna give it a go starting probably tomorrow. Hades 2 I don't want to play until I play Hades 1. And so I wanna Grounded I feel like will last me for a decent while, so that's why I want to play that one first. Whereas Hades I feel like I could beat it like 1 week. And that's why I don't want to start with that just yet. Okay, so we got quite a lot of jewelry. And so we're gonna head back to base, get that going, the gold ingots. She said, I thought you looked pale. That was funny. She said, I thought you looked pale. Alright, so let's head back to the base.
I will assert my will.
Oh.
There is no space in my inventory.
There's no space in the inventory. What is all this? Don't need that. So we're gonna head back to the base. We're gonna craft the gold ingots so we can craft the onyx tiers, and then we can craft the castle throne and the storage for the shard. And then we are Guccified. Meaning we're good in terms of we completed the mission. We didn't see a scholar that's 90 something, so it's just okay. Don't need it now. We beat Dracula, so. I'm a little sad because, you know, I enjoyed this game. This game is so good. So good. How does this guy shoot all the way over here, bro? Like, make this make sense to me. Like, V-Rising, make it make sense. Like, why is he shooting way out here, bro? Hmm? Make it make sense to me, V-Rising. Make it make sense. Alright, let's take care of these guys. Just bring them all inside. Just wanted to use my Dracula ult. So that's why I was like, let's bring them all inside. Okay. Bro. By the way, demonstrated. Go jury. Go jury. I've been like yapping the whole time. Professional yapper is what they say. Let's see, what is this? $20. I'm only here for the gold. I'm here for the gold. Oh, she got me that stun. She was the #1 stunner.
There is no space in my inventory.
I understand. Just here. I think there might have been a chest right there. Let's check. Nope. Oh, you nasty. Got some gold free from that. Alright, let's try the other area and then we head back to the base. Because we need all the gold jewelry we can get to craft these gold ingots, to craft the onyx tears, to craft the throne, and the storage for the shard. Which is, well, that's what it is. Game Club Thirst. That's what that is. Fire resistant gold jewelry. Get all this out the way just in case somebody else on the server might want it. If they decide to log on. Meaning they get a fresh chest instead of something that's half basically looted.
I must make room if I want to carry that.
They dead. Not much gold jewelry over here. You know they dead. Schematics, don't need that. Don't need schematics. You know they there. They're there. Get all that gold jewelry. Yes. That's not in here though. That sucks. Don't need that. Don't need that. Okay. take care of this guy.
My
No go jury. That sucks. No go jury. Alright, it's nighttime like a bat back. So we're gonna craft the gold ingots and then we will craft the thrones. The Game of Thrones. Tea is getting cold. Turn on the heater for that so it get warm again. Set that up so I can show that later. The heat on for that so we can warm up. Alright, let's see what we got here. Okay, we need to make gold ingots. I think we already have silver already, so we don't need to worry about that. Yes, get that going. Alright, we got that. Got a lot of that, so we can make this. That's to make the dark silver. I think we're okay though, but that's just to make the dark silver. What else did we need? We needed shadow leaf, right? So let's head over there. First, let's drop all this off. Take this, so that and this for the shadow leaf. And then the jewelry. Oh, we got enough. We should have enough. Okay. Alright, so this needed shadowy, onyx tears, and dark silver. And you have 7 dark silver ingots. Dark silver ingots take a long time to actually craft. I think it's like a minute and a half each or 2 minutes. So that's gonna suck. Let's see if we get some of that going. How much do we need for that? 40. Holy crap, that's a lot. To make 40, I'm gonna need 120 of these spectral dust and about 600 silver. Okay, so 120, just need 30 of these. We got that. Okay. Let's get the silver. Need 600 of them. 500 should be enough. 750. Alright. So get that going. Put that there. Get some of these things going. So that's at least 3. And we need 4 for this one, and we need 1 for this one. So I need 2 more ingots to make So we need 5, right? So we need 5 gold ingots. Let's turn this off. Let's get the dark silver drawing. So dark silver takes about, that's not too bad. It's about, here it says 100. Oh no, it's saying this whole thing would take 180 seconds. I think that's what that means. So 180 seconds. What is that about? $30 minutes? No, it should be 3 minutes. 60 seconds, right? So that's 3 minutes. It says refinement duration. I think that's what that means, right? No, it says just 180 in general. But here it started off with like 50 something. So it's about 50 seconds per, and we need 40 of these. So that's about 40 minutes. Oh, that was wow. Okay, so this is gonna take about 40 minutes, which sucks. So we're gonna let this thing do its thing. I think that's what we call it, chat. So, chat, I want to thank you for jumping on this ride with me to enjoy this journey in V Rising. We were able to take down the final boss today, which was Dracula. This took us multiple days, right? I mean, yesterday I streamed twice. I think I did an hour, hour and a half each of those times just to go after Dracula. We were stuck on the 3rd phase, but we finally got this guy. We've been doing him for about 3-4 days now, and so he was a bane. You know, he was tough. Adam gave me a tough time. That took a while. Surprisingly, Megara didn't give me as tough of a time, because last time she gave me a tough time and he gave me easy time. This time it was hard, easy, hard. And so we fulfilled our mission. We wanted to beat Dracula for the first time this year in this update. We beat him last year in the update, but we didn't fight him this year in the update. We stopped at Megara back in April, March when the new update came out. And then we just got sidetracked with other things that was going on in my personal life as well as other games. And so because of New World's new update coming out, which talks about vampires and werewolves, we got excited. So we was like, let's play V-Rising to see if we could beat this game to keep us entertained in that time. I want to thank you guys for joining me on this journey. We started off from the beginning in this brutal playthrough, fighting these bosses and farming and leveling up, and it was a great experience. I enjoyed my whole time here. The only time that I started dreading myself is once I got to these 3 bosses. Adam gave me a pain, but we finally got him down. Megara was relatively easy, and Dracula was just killing me on that 3rd phase, but we was able to do it. And I appreciate you guys lurking, following, chatting with me, keeping me energized, enjoying the moments with me when we was beating these bosses. because I couldn't do it without you guys. And I had a good time. It's gonna take forever for this dark server to craft and stuff, so we can't really get the throne crafted. It takes like 40 minutes, and I don't want to keep you guys for 40 minutes and me just farming stuff. And so what we're gonna do is craft this storage thing for Dracula shard, and we'll put that shard in there because now we got all of them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the 5 shards. I think the last one that they will probably make will probably be the ice, because all of these shards are associated with some type of spell school. We have the yellow one, which is associated with lightning. We have the red one, which is associated with the blood magic. We have the teal one, which is associated with illusion. We have the purple one, which is associated with the chaos magic. And we also have the green, which is associated with unholy. So the only one we do not have is the frost magic. And so I believe that will probably be the last update that V Rising will do for this game, or Stonlock will do for this game, because that's the only shard that we are missing. We're missing the frost shard, which will make this 6 shards total. Hopefully they continue developing this game. I believe in them. They made a great game. There's no point in them not to stop. They should finish fleshing out the game even more, adding that frost shard. And if they stop at the frost shard, that's fine. They gave me a game that I paid $20 for. And I played through, I think I played through the beta, the early access, every update that was possible. I remember when we just had basically the in-game boss at the time was Solaris. He was the in-game boss. And so that was a good time as well. And then Solaris was no longer the in-game boss. Then it was Adam, and then Adam was no longer the in-game boss. Then it became Dracula, and then this year the update included some other people like Megara. They added some other people like Dantos and so forth. So I went through all updates. Now I officially beat the game after each update. And I enjoy the ride. I pay for every cosmetic update, which was, I think each time was $20. 10 and 20, no, I think $10 and $20, which is fine because I think they definitely deserved it, because they made such a gem of a game that was only $20 to buy at the time. And the world got blown away with this amazing game. So I'm glad you guys joined me on this journey. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you learned something about this game. Hopefully you got interested in this game because you saw how fun it was, the fighting, the building, the crafting, the farming, the cool mechanics in the game. And then hopefully you can beat Dracula on a brutal playthrough. It takes a lot of effort, but it can be done. I started off on normal last year, then went to brutal, and I never looked back. So I think you guys could do the same. Again, I'm just yapping, but I just want to just thank everybody who followed me through this journey, who lurked, who chatted, who came to look at the stream, even watched the VODs. I appreciate you. And I will post, obviously, this VOD, and I'll try to keep converting them to YouTube. I'm in the process of trying to get the rest of them to YouTube. It takes forever to upload videos. But I appreciate everyone that came through. And this will be my end of my V Rising playthrough for this year. And whenever they receive another update, we will play it again. Again, like I said earlier, the next game we'll probably play is Grounded 1. And Grounded 1 we'll probably start tomorrow night. And we'll still be playing New World. So I'll probably be back on in about 5 hours. Is the guild or company event and New World. We'll be playing that. That's our friend game that we play. And then I always play a solo game, and that's next solo game will be Grounded 1. Until Ninja Gaiden comes out, which is on the 21st. So I'll play that for about 2 weeks. Grounded 1, then I'll play Ninja Gaiden, and then the goal is to, after I play Ninja Gaiden, probably play Outer Worlds, which comes out a day before Arc Raiders, just to see what that game is about. It looked interesting to me. And then when Arc Raiders come out, I'll be playing that quite a bit. Some of my guild members are want to team up to play that as well. So again, I appreciate everyone. I hope you have a wonderful Sunday, Sunday morning, Sunday afternoon, or Sunday night, or Monday morning, whichever way you are in the world. Hope you have a rest of your day and you enjoy the streams, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out and love, peace, and happiness.